come on, let me get the video up. Hey, y'all. So, all right. So this episode is don't lose your money because you're too busy. And we started last week with the conversation with Fat Joe. All right. And that led to this topic for me. There are many things that make people money and that make your money grow. And there are things that make money go slow and grow slow. Okay. And this morning, I was thinking about how simple things have cost, and it can cause some people to lose money and waste money. Okay. So last week, I talked about Fat Joe, and I have that clip ready to run, but I want to make sure that I hear some background. Um, can we make sure that the other studio is muted for now? All right. So a simple money system can prevent you from wasting your money and losing your money. There are a few things that you should look at to keep your money and protect your profit. Okay? You want your money to keep growing because you want to retire and live your best life without money limitations and live in wealth, because that's what this is all about. Okay? So are some things that I came up with that I'm like, you know what? As an accountant, I've noticed these things, right? These are things that can cause your money to slow down, cause you to lose money, and they're very simple. Okay? Overpaying on taxes. You can prevent yourself from overpaying by overpaying on taxes by just following some simple rules. File your taxes on time. Pay your income tax due by the deadline. Okay? And use an accountant. Don't do it yourself. Accountants have a wide range of knowledge on how the tax law applies to you. I say this all the time. Tax advice is like medication. You cannot be taking other people's medicine. You cannot be taking other people's tax advice. All right? And I know I jumped right into this. Let me go to my break. I forgot about my quick tip. I am all off this morning. Um, let's hit it. All right, so now we're back. These are the quick tips. Tip number one, you don't want to overpay in taxes. Number two, fraud or theft can cause you to lose money. You have to set up a money system so that you're not losing your money, not that you're going to catch fraud. Like in the Fat Joe situation, he had a situation where his assistant was cutting herself checks. The accountants didn't have proper internal controls to catch the fraud, and they may have had an employee that was fraudulent. At the end of the day, you got to have reports that you look at every week. And if not every week, every month. And if not every quarter, if not every month, every quarter. Because you want to make sure that you're watching your money. Okay? Nobody watch your money better than you. Okay? I want you to understand what a ledger is. If you know how to read ledger reports, and that's your books, then you can tell when something is going funny with your money. Now, if you keep following me and you keep up with me, you will see that I will drop these tips to you as we're in the fourth quarter, because I'm building a webinar just for you guys so that you can tax proof your income and audit proof your taxes. Okay? All right. Number three, people lose money simply because they misappropriate it, misuse it, or overspend it. Let me say that again. Misappropriate it, misuse, or overspend it. Simply like wasting money, using money that you shouldn't be using. All right. Number 4, people complicate money with lack of collection processes. Like if it's hard for people to collect money from you, or I'm sorry, if it's hard for people to pay you, this is what we're dealing with. I have so many people, like I won't call no names, but it's hard to pay them. You got to have a collection system so that you don't have your money in other people's bank account. Get a system around collecting your money. All right. Number 5, a lack of a strategy. Lack of a strategy around taxes, retirement, and assets and money compounding. That's money growing. You got to have a system for this stuff. And you got to have a strategy. It's simple, y'all. All right. So sometimes you don't have a cash flow problem. You have a cash collection problem. I've already said that, which means your money is in someone else's bank account. Here's the goal. And I'm going to put this here on the screen in the replay. If you're watching it on replay, hey, replay, y'all. The goal is to have your money come to you, grow it, and spend it wisely. It's a 3-step process. Have the money come to you. That's with the easy collection process, meaning collecting your money, collecting your coins. And number 2, your goal is to grow it. Number 3, spend it wisely. All right? You want to build a money system that help you build wealth beyond dollars. You want your system to monitor your money and give you the data that you need so that you can make decisions. All right? Give your money some goals and grow to your wealthy life. All right, so I've been talking about Fat Joe. I'm going to play this clip real quick because it picks up where we left off last week, where I said, you got to trust but verify. And you got to watch your own money. Honey, I'm an accountant. And I agree with that Joe when he says, you got to watch your accountant. You got to know what your accountant is doing. The accountant's job is simply to count your money. Let's hear what Fat Joe has to say. Exactly. That is exactly what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. Can we close that? Close that? Yeah. So that's exactly what I am saying. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me and I'm stopping it from playing. All right. That's exactly what I'm saying, guys. It doesn't matter. You got to make sure that you're trusting but verifying and that you're looking at your numbers. We're in the 4th quarter. And we're heading into November. And I call November the time for you to know your numbers, know how much you've made, know what the estimated or expected tax liability is. Have you paid it? Have you paid it already? Or have you overpaid it? Because one of the biggest downfalls to money, or one of the biggest wastes to money, is because we don't properly manage it. We got to have a money system. And instead of wasting money, let's put it into vehicles that can help it to grow, like put it back in your business. I believe in building wealth through business. Like putting it into passive income streams like the stock market, like rent real estate, like being a landlord, etc. You can have your money flow and grow you into your limitless life. And so that's what I have for y'all this week. Make sure that you are getting ready for the fourth quarter. That means that you need to keep your books. And before I go, let me give you guys this quick tip that what I think what should your accountant be doing, or what you should be doing with your accountant. First, it depends on what you're paying your accountant to do. So there's an assumption that, my accountant is doing all this stuff for me. There are roles to it. It's like going into Walmart and you need toilet paper, you need toothpaste, and you need deodorant. But you go in and you only pay for toilet paper. You're only going to get toilet paper. Same thing with your accountant. If you go to your accountant and you only want to pay for taxes, and you only want to pay for bookkeeping, and you don't pay for accounting, and you don't pay for advice, and fraud, forensic accounting is higher than an audit. You don't pay your accountant to audit you. An audit is something that an external audit is always required by the bank, or when a third party wants to verify your numbers. Like the SEC requires publicly traded companies to be audited by CPA firms, so that when you guys look and buy this stock, that the value of the stock is backed up by the actual audit report. Accountants have various roles. I say at a minimum, have your accountant, number one, set up your money system. If you don't have a business bank account, and from that business bank account, if you don't have a accounting system, you have an incomplete money system. If you're not watching and pulling reports and looking at reports that come out of your accounting system, you have an incomplete money system. If you don't understand the outputs from your tax return and from your accounting system, you have an incomplete money system. So have your accountant do number one for you, which is set up your money system. Number two, have your accountant review your business structure. A lot of times you're wasting money on taxes because you're in the wrong business structure. You're a sole proprietor when you should be an LLC. You're an S Corp when you should be an LLC, or an LLC when you should be an S Corp. You're a C Corp when you shouldn't be a C Corp yet. Have your accountant review your accounting structure and make sure you're in the right business structure to not waste money and overpaying taxes. Number three, keep your books. Do bookkeeping, y'all. Don't just have QuickBooks or Xero or accounting system. Don't just have an online accounting software and say that you are doing bookkeeping, because you're not. You're paying a software company that may or may not be pulling the data from your bank and credit cards. So hire your accountant, number three, to keep your books. Number four, prepare financial reports for you to review. I've already said that. I'm not going to go into that again, but your accounting system has a deliverable, and that deliverable is called several different types of financial reports that you need, so that you can make good decisions, so that you're not wasting money, so that you're growing money. All right, number five, have your accountant prepare your taxes. Number six, have your accountant coach or consult you on your financial strategies as it relates to taxes, purchases, like major purchases. If you're going to purchase a business, if you're going to sell a business, I specialize in that. Hey, y'all. Hey. But if you're going to make any major purchases, whether it's a business, whether it's a car, you want to make sure that you're consulting with your accountant, even if you're just purchasing a home. All right. Especially if you're purchasing a home as an entrepreneur. And if you are, go to my website and grab my tips on home buying for entrepreneurs. It's free, y'all, at my website. Anyway, if you're selling a business, consult your accountant. If you're going to have a large cash influx, consult with your accountant. Retirement. You looking to retire? Before you pull that lump sum out, consult with your accountant. Before you exit your business, I always say, don't burn out, sell out of your business. Before you exit your business, consult with your accountant. Let's see what the exit looks like. Can you sell the business? Or can you sell the customers? Or what can you do when you want to leave your business and retire? Or when you're just tired of your business? What can you do? Consult with your accountant, the right accountant, not any accountant. All accountants aren't created equally. Just like you wouldn't go to a heart surgeon when your foot hurt, you go to a foot doctor. Make sure you get with the right accountant because we specialize in different things as well. Anyway, your accountant's job is not to watch your money better than you. In closing, the accountant's role is to make sure that your money is counted. You have accurate financial data to make the best decisions and to help you know the laws and the tax credits that apply to you so that you're not overspending your money and overpaying in taxes. That is the bare minimum of what your accountant can do for you when you engage them properly. So what I say, and I leave you guys with this, get the right accountant, all right? So that you are counting your money properly and you're never too busy to count your money. So because if you get too busy to count your money may start looking funny. Don't be afraid to hire an accountant. Accountant at the first level should check your numbers and build a money system. It's never too early and it's never too late to hire an accountant, the right accountant. Know what you need and follow me on Pocket More Profit. I will coach you and teach you on how to find the right accountant, what type of money system you need, what type of financial professional you need so that your money is not just out there unsupervised. It's your job as an entrepreneur. It's your job as a moneymaker. It's your job as a wealth seeker to make sure your money is going to work and your money needs a supervisor. All right, y'all, I'm Spiceda Jackson, exfinancialcpa.com founder and CEO, the accountant that you love and the person that you want to work with when you want your money to grow to your unlimited life. All right, y'all, this is Wealthy Habits, where I help you be a have and not a have not in life. Until next Friday or until the next podcast that you see, I love y'all. Bye.
The profit you want, the tax bill you want, and the freedom you want will be fueled by you reinvesting your profits back in your business. That's exactly why I founded the Pocket More Profit Bootcamp Challenge. Just for small business owners, contractors, consultants, those of you who just do business on the side, I founded this challenge to help you know the business tax deductions that belong to you. Now, I'm on a mission this year. I want to help 1,000 businesses pocket more profit so that you can take your business to the next level. Join the Pocket More Profit Bootcamp at www.pocketmoreprofitbootcamp.com.